Aliens may be keeping us in a galactic quarantine. Are we living in a space cage? Are they watching us like zookeepers? Let's start the video now!
Section 51.
Section 51.
Section 51.
According to some researchers, extraterrestrials are watching humans on Earth much like we watch animals in a zoo. Could it be true? And if it's true, how can we get the galactic zookeepers to reveal themselves? Hi everyone, what's up? I am GH aka DOZgeek, back with Section 51. Astronomers from around the world have descended on Paris for a biannual gathering to discuss the ongoing search for alien life, and some think aliens simply don't want to be found. Do you remember the Fermi paradox? The gathering, which took place at the City of Science and Industry Museum in Paris, brought together about 60 scientists who researched the possibility of communication with hypothetical intelligent extraterrestrials. So, some professional stargazers attending the event admitted that they think aliens see meeting up with humanity is simply too risky, and past experience shows that any meeting of two civilizations is always dangerous for both. Knowing that, civilized extraterrestrials will certainly not try to communicate with us. We are constantly listening for messages from extraterrestrials, but they may have already chosen not to get in touch. Of course, that suggests that aliens do actually exist and spotted us from far across space. Scientists and sci-fi writers have been suggesting for decades that ultra-intelligent aliens are watching over us from above. Moreover, Douglas Vokoch, the president of METI, Messaging Extraterrestrial Intelligence, a non-profit that aims to message extraterrestrials, said that perhaps extraterrestrials are watching humans on Earth much like we watch animals in a zoo. In fact, they debated the Great Silence, why aliens haven't contacted us, exploring one possibility known as the zoo hypothesis. First proposed in the 1970s, it describes Earth as a planet that is already under observation by galactic zookeepers who are deliberately concealing themselves from human detection. Could it be true? And if it's true, how can we get the galactic zookeepers to reveal themselves? Vokoch thinks it's possible for us to signal our intelligence to an alien species. And this could provoke them into making contact with us, which would be far easier than traveling across space in search of alien life ourselves. For example, if we went to a zoo and suddenly a zebra turned toward us, looked us in the eye and started pounding out a series of prime numbers with its hoof, that would establish a radically different relationship between us and the zebra, and we would feel compelled to respond. The scientist believes that we can do the same with extraterrestrials by transmitting powerful, intentional, information-rich radio signals to nearby stars. Of course, this isn't a new idea. Scientists have been sending off signals into space for decades, and yet we have had no response from a universe so vast that it seems impossible for alien life not to exist. This is known as the Fermi paradox. In fact, it means the universe is huge enough for life to likely exist, but bizarrely, no such life has been found. Fermi didn't live to see evidence of the first exoplanets, which were discovered decades after his death. Since 2014, NASA's Kepler Space Telescope has confirmed the existence of hundreds of distant worlds, and its findings have hinted at potentially 2,300 more. And yet, despite these exciting exoplanet discoveries, contact with extraterrestrials seems no closer now than it did in Fermi's day. But what if we were not part of a vast alien zoo? What if instead humanity has been evaluated by alien civilizations and subsequently quarantined from our galactic neighbors? One expert believes the likely explanation is that alien life is hiding itself from us. According to Jean-Pierre Rospard, the honorary research director at the Institut National de la Recherche Agronomique, who also co-chaired the METI Paris workshop, it seems likely that extraterrestrials are imposing a galactic quarantine because they realize it would be culturally disruptive for us to learn about them. If this is the case, humans should increase their efforts to create messages capable of reaching our keepers to demonstrate our intelligence. Cognitive evolution on Earth shows random features while also following predictable paths. By considering the regular and random components together, we can expect the repeated independent emergence of intelligent species in the universe. And we should expect to see more or less similar forms of intelligence everywhere, under favorable conditions. There is no reason to think that humans have reached the highest cognitive level possible. Higher levels might evolve on Earth in the future and already be reached elsewhere. It's also possible that alien life may look very different from humankind, which may hamper our discovery process. That's because species can evolve in so many different ways, even on Earth, never mind on a strange and distant planet. The environment of an exoplanet will always impose its own rules. There is no trend in biological evolution. The huge range of various morphologies observed on Earth renders any exobiological speculation improbable, at least for a macroscopic complex life. But some researchers also say that it's also likely that we haven't heard from aliens because they are locked under a layer of ice in subsurface oceans, trapped on massive super-Earth worlds by some gravity's intense pull, or dead because their advanced civilizations have already destroyed themselves, as humanity might through runaway consumption of their planet's natural resources. So which theory is right? Also considering that even NASA scientists recently admitted tiny super-intelligent aliens may have already visited Earth and we simply never noticed. Or some of us noticed them and it was obviously kept secret. But that's another story. And you, what do you think? Do you feel observed like an animal in a zoo? Why don't these tiny super-intelligent aliens make officially contact with us? I'm curious to read your comments down below. So, maybe if we want to hear from aliens, we just need to relax. To relax. In French, relax. And be patient. After all, Earth has been around for 4.6 billion years, while extraterrestrial research is less than 100 years old. Thanks for watching. Please like, share our videos and subscribe to Section 51. I'll be back really soon. Open your eyes, watch the sky, live long and prosper.